Okay, 4:13. This verse is not merely a standalone thought, but is given as a result of the previous verse. Taken together, they read, I know how to be abased and I know how to abound. Everywhere in all things I have learned to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. This is important to consider because we cannot really do all things, okay? And that's a falsity that a lot of people will throw into verses like this, okay? And they will misuse a verse. Was it you that sent a commentary to me on that this week? It was, okay? And I read that, and I'm glad that we're doing this verse now because you had sent that on. It is, who did that? Okay, well, it was a good one. And it's funny that came out because I said, wait a minute, I read that this week. He sent me a commentary on that where it's damaging when people, they use a verse like that and they say, oh, I don't know, we're putting you in the ministry and I don't know if I can do that or not. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. And that is a complete misuse of that. And that is damaging on people as well, because some people cannot type properly. Some people cannot, whatever the skill that's needed is. And to just say that to somebody puts an onus on that person that they may not be able to fill. Okay? So you got to keep things in their proper context. Keep things in their context and people will have a lot better lives when you tell them doctrine. Okay, we cannot really do all things through Christ. We can only do those things which Christ allows us to do and which he provides for us to do, okay? First, when he provides for us to do it, means that we have the capabilities of doing something, all right? If somebody said, well, Charlie, we're going to move all the stuff in the church and we need you to take that piano and carry it out to the truck, obviously I'm not capable of carrying a piano. I need like 8 other people to help me, okay? So you got to keep it in context. We can only do those things which Christ allows us to do because the Bible has certain things we're not allowed to do, okay, and which he provides for us to do. Paul did not heal Trophimus when he was sick. That's found in 2 Timothy 4, verse 20. There are many things which Paul could not do, which are recorded in the Bible. And so, to use this as a verse, this verse as a means of claiming stuff in Jesus' name is wholly inappropriate, which is exactly what your commentary was saying too. Rather, his thought is that he can endure all things. He can suffer through all things, and he has been given strength in all things concerning his situation, whatever it may be. If Paul is ready to have his head taken off of his shoulders, which finally happened to him, that's the tradition, it's not in the Bible, but he could do that because the Lord strengthened him for the ordeal, okay? It is Christ who gives him the ability to do this. Now, I got to tell you what, I know that the thought of being executed in one way or another is a terrible thought. Well, the fact is, and I hate to break this to you, but everybody is going to die. Everybody got that? Nobody's getting out of here alive, okay, unless the rapture happens. And so, if you're going to die anyway, and Jesus is what you're hoping for, then it really doesn't matter how or when you die, okay? It's not something that we should say, oh, I'm going to die. We shouldn't have that attitude. We ought to say, you know what, I'm going to die anyway. At least I get to go see Jesus. That's the way I look at it. I don't know if anybody else thinks the way I do, but that is how I think. I don't really care. Whenever the Lord is ready to call me home, that's when I'm going to go home.
Your mother's going to smack you, just to let you know.
No, that's okay. She's going to die too someday. I'm sorry to break that to you, Mom, but it's going to happen. Okay? She's over there laughing at me. Okay.